synced. She just turned off the sidewalk when the car turned. And she was synced before that, before this video. And there's been a bunch of cars driving by and sync parades of color patterns. Like there's a red car followed by a blue car followed by a blue car. And they'll have the black and silver cars. They'll have 3 silver cars in a row and then a black car or whatever. The ambulance is turning right there. The light, I think the light turned green, sync. I think this truck is right here, sync. I think that was a blue car and it synced with that blue car, right? Ooh, the light over there, way over there, just turned green right now. Really far away. This car's gonna take off right now, or it's turning off right now, or whatever he's doing. He's syncing right there. Shifting gear right there, whatever. This car on the side of the street is probably about to sync. Hope I'm wrong. Or a car is gonna drive by when I walk by it or something. Hope I'm wrong. Gonna have an AW on the plate, and the car with the DJ is gonna drive by when I walk by it. What's gonna happen? I saw a car ahead of me, and there's cars behind me at the same time as it. This car just turned right at the edge of the alley. Behind this car though, so you can see there's a car driving behind me at the other edge of the alley, I think. Looks like he's at the front bumper of this car now, or back bumper, I mean. I don't know if anything happened when I walked by the white car sitting on the side of the street, but something's about to happen at the street, right? Here we go. Here it comes, right at the street. Here he is, right at the street. There he is, right at the street. There he is, right at the street. That's probably for the center of the street. Gonna hit his brakes right now. There's a banging sound right now. He's hitting his brakes right when I step over the curb. The sound was right here at this curb, and then he was hitting his brakes when I stepped onto the sidewalk. It is sync-tarded. That's probably at the corner of the house. It is sync-tardedly terroristic, and they push me out of jobs in an apartment, and I'm homeless pointlessly because they're sync-tarded and terroristic. Everyone hit the Cash App and PayPal, click the repost button. I need help. Everything's rigged around me. Everyone's sync-tarded. I hear these feet right now. Is she gonna sync? Is she gonna sync? I think that's a little teenager though. She looked like she was smiling though. It's fun to sync. It's synced. Is she gonna sync? I hear an engine sound right now. This car is gonna park synced. There's a car coming up behind me synced. It's gonna sync. It's turning sync to the center of the street. This is synced when I get across the street. That was synced when I crossed the street. Is it always synced when I cross the street? I think this guy walking was syncing with the truck when it turned. I think this is synced right there. I think she's gonna sync at the sign or something. I think she's syncing at the sign, like I said. I think she's a synkhead, and I heard a bird when she ran by me. I think he was synced with her. I think this guy's gonna sync again. Where's he gonna sync? Corner of the building? He's talking right now as he walks by me. He's talking on the phone right as he walks by me. He wasn't talking before that. It was right next to me. Right at the corner of the building, perfectly aligned with it. This car is at the front windshield wiper of the car. I think he hit his brakes at the bumper of the car. Did he do that? Driving by the back bumper of his car. after doing that. He's doing things. He's synced. He's doing synced things. He's closing his car door. Was it synced? Oh, that was a different card. Was she synced? The light just turned red right now. A bird flew over me too, I think. It's flying out in front of me right now. She's got a red shirt and a green hat. Don't sync. I don't know about her. She might not be synced. It's the intermission, but I hear suspicious sounds though that might be synced. It's the intermission though, and then they're gonna pull up synced. I hear a bird right when I stop talking. I hear a lot of synced birds chirping, I think. Oh, there's a guy standing over here. Is he gonna sync? Doing a pull-up right now at this moment. He was just standing there before. This guy's walking up to the street. He's doing a synced. I think he got across at the other curb. I thought this car was gonna drive by me at the same time. I think he was a synced dog walker. Is this a synced jogger? Where's he at? Right there. You hear the bird? It was synced. This guy gonna sync again? Look, synced. The pull-up bar guy. And he's getting across the street. Synced. It was synced. There's a white SUV way in the distance ahead of me. I feel like it's sinking. Hope he wasn't synced. Damn, they let me cross the street without a car driving by me. That's miraculous. 9 times out of 10, there's a car driving by me right there on both sides of it. Is this gonna sync? It's at the corner of the White House, I think. This is sync. It says AW on the plate and he's cornered up. He's early. You're early, bro. It was early. I think I see suspicious looking things that might be synced, and then this car is gonna sync. Okay, he's not there. Okay. He's way early. He's synced. He's got a blue coat and blue hat. He's early for the corner of the house. They both Earl. I think it was Earl and Earl. I think this car is probably turning synced ahead of me. This guy walked onto the sidewalk right now with the dog. I think it's the same guy from before with the dog. And there's other dog walkers coming toward me. What are they gonna do? Sync? What's this gonna do? Sync? And there's a bird right now. Ah! What's this? A sync? I don't know if he's synced. They're gonna meet me at the street? Or right here at the corner? Stops walking right now.
Apparently it looks pretty gnarly. And so
you synced, dog?
For urgent care.
She synced?
And then
She walking synced directly next to me? They look synced. I see black and silver cars syncing ahead of me. And her dog was walking up and meeting me at the street synced, I think. And it walked up to me. I think it was synced. That's at the front bumper of the car. I think there was another white SUV turning in front of me when it drove by me. What's this car gonna do? Look at the corner of the garage building. There's a sink there. I hear a bird chirping. It is sinking. It says DJ on the plate, and it's almost at the corner of the house. He's early. It was Earl again. He's got multiple different vehicles. He's all over the place. This is perfectly synced. That's perfectly in the Lee brothers. They sync too. Everybody syncs. He's hitting his brakes right now. Here comes Abraham SYNCHEADZ. Dishonest Abe. He's gonna sync. Comes Abraham SYNCHEADZ in the school bus. The back of the whitey's at the school bus. Oh, he's right up. Passed it already. It looked like a sync bus again. Is he going synced? I'm usually doing that synced. You're gonna turn in front of me synced. There's a bird. That looks synced. That looks synced. What's this? Another school bus coming? Is it gonna sync? There's birds flying over these cars coming in front of me, and there's another bird over here. I think it's like I think it was to the side of me, or maybe the ones in front of me. I don't know. All these cars look synced. Let me take a breath, man. All the cars look synced. Just look at all the cars and they all look synced. I hear an engine sound right as this came up to the intersection in the distance somewhere. It was synced with it. It's a terrorist sync. The light's gonna turn red synced. It's a terrorist sync. It's a terrorist sync, and I'm terroristically, pointlessly homeless. There's engine sounds terroristically when I get across the street. They're terrorists. They're terrorist murderers. They're terrorist murderer mind rapists. What's this garbage truck? Is he a terrorist? Gonna drive by me when a blue car drives by me with a green garbage truck? Or what's he gonna do? Be a terrorist? Piece of shit? Piece of garbage? The guy jogging. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know yet. Oh, he's going that way, okay. I don't know about that guy. I think the garbage truck started driving at the corner of the house, and then he's gonna drive by me at the street. You're late. You're late. You're late. It's late, Nate. But he's hitting his brakes right now. That was seeing. I think he let off his brakes at the other side of the crosswalk. Right at the edge of it. I think it was cornered up. The school bus gonna go. What's the school bus gonna do? Okay. I don't know if anything synced when I walk by it. This guy's just staring at me. What's he staring at? Why are you staring at me? This guy's just staring at me. Staring over here. Just staring. Oh. Is he a stalker? I bet. I bet if I hang around long enough, he'll stalk me. Who's not a stalker? This truck turning over here is a stalker. There's another car turning at the curb, and they're both silver. One turned at the sidewalk, one turned at the curb, and then there's someone walking up with a red shirt, and then the truck that turned has a dim headlight, and then he's gonna sync again. When I get across the street, you're late, Nate. You're late. Red shirt walked in front of me at the corner of the house. after walking up to the street synced. Is that synced? Is that synced as I cross the street? Is it going to be synced as I cross the alley, and then as I cross the street, and then as I cross the alley, and then as I cross the street? Is it going to be synced there? Every time? It's right at the corner of the house before the alley. There's one light. Another silver car too. There's a white van in front of me at the other side of the alley that looks synced, and there's engine sounds that sound synced. Probably a bunch of cars in front of me synced. Probably they're gonna sync at the street, like I said. They're gonna sync at the street. There's gonna be cars magically when I walk up to it. Or they're gonna be syncing in the distance and making sync sounds. They're gonna sync though, right? Time to sync. There's birds right now. There's birds in front of me right now. I think this guy is synced too. Where did he come from? Did he sync? The birds just flew back in front of me at the other side of the street. They're flying in front of me again at the sidewalk. They flew in front of me at the curb and then at the sidewalk when I got across the street. And now they're sitting up there. They're waiting to sync again. They're recharging. Robot birds recharging. There's an engine sound of these blue cars driving in front of me. Did you hear that and see that? There's another blue car. Oh, it's blue-tarded. It's blue-tarded. Don't sink, birds. The last bird is sitting right at the edge of the alley. Is it strategically? Is it strategically the synced bird? I don't know if anything happened at the alley. That's area of the pole. All these cars look synced to me. All the cars look synced still. They either sync in front of me or they meet each other at the intersection synced, or they sync. Or they drive a bus synced with a blue car doing a U-turn. Blue car day. Is it sync day again? Is it synced? Is it the red tards? Are they synced? Is it synced tardy? Is that synced as fuck? Is this synced as fuck right here? Synced as fuck? Is that synced as fuck? Is this synced as fuck right here? Synced as fuck? Are these rhetorical questions? Is it synced as fuck? These rhetorical questions and it's synced as fuck? This one, is he in the middle of it? Is he in the middle? I think it was Malcolm in the middle. Wow, it's so chill right now. I think I see a bunch of SYNCHEADZ in the distance ahead of me though, and then here they come to drive by me again. Syncly. Synced. Sync. Blue car followed by red car. They're still doing color patterns. Sync parade, I think. I don't know how many of them are synced. I don't know, but this one is right now and he looks synced as fuck. That looks synced. That looks synced. Let's sync. I think that was a bunch of silver cars in a row, right? And then there's a blue, and then what? Sync things? They're all sync mobiles, I think. They're all synced, right? That looks synced, right? That looks synced. That looked really synced, right? That looks synced. I think the loud truck that drove by me is going sync. I think he keeps doing it. Running over bumps on the road, sync or whatever. Sync. When I walk up to a street, sync. sync when I walk up to the street, and then at the center of it, and then when I get across it. Sync at a street, at every street. Sync at the pole, sync at the pole, sync. Does it look synced when they sync? I know they were doing syncs the first two cars, but I don't know what was the sync, man. Is this a pole sync? Is that a windshield wiper sync and then a back bumper sync? This car is turning synced in front of me. Those are black and silver, and they're not at the same time as each other, but these cars are at the same time as each other and synced. Is it sync o'clock? What time is it? This car is turning in front of me right at a pole. This motorcycle is right at the door. These birds coming to sync, don't sync, bro. I think like all their cars on the street are synced this morning. Are they all synced? At least 99% of them are synced, objectively. At least 99% of them. It's gonna turn right now. Yep, right there, it's turning. Right there, he's turning. Right at that moment. Right at the moment. So there's a white SUV at both sides of it. It's synced. It's synced party things. There's a bird right now. Ah! It's synced party bird. Oh, he's gonna fly over my head. Right before I walk up to the intersection, he's gonna fly out in front of me synced right now or something. What's sinking behind me now? Are they sinking? Doing sinks back there? Don't sink. Doing sink things? I hear a sound right now. What was the sound? What was the sound, man? It was a whitey synced. I don't know if it was coming out of that van or something. Heard a sound over there. Like, it was synced like this. It was synced just like that. Comes this loud tan car to sync at an intersection. Is it gonna sync right at the intersection? You're early. You're early. It's Earl. Unless he's getting across the street synced. He's got a dim tail light and a loud engine in a tan car at a sync place. Is he synced as fuck? Revving his engine right now. This plane is probably gonna fly in front of me synced. At the alley or something. Probably synced right here. The sync. Where did the plane go? He's not. He's in front of me right before the alley. I don't know. I hear an engine sound when I get across the alley. It is synced hearted. 100%. The plane is about 75%. I don't know if it's synced hearted or not. Probably was. It was right after, or right before I got to the alley. He was in front of me. I hear a jet now. Where's the jet? Here's a car right now at a street. She's taking a drink of coffee synced, I think, and this bird is synced. And this bird chirping is synced. He's over there somewhere. He stopped chirping right now, this moment, because he's synced. There's a car honking right now, this moment, because it's synced. I'm homeless pointlessly because it's synced. Everyone hit the repost button. I'm homeless, jobless every day, running out of money because they sync. And that's retarded, right? Everyone hit the repost button. Here's a car right now, retardedly. I'm just pointlessly homeless, ass out on the street because of these retards. Because of retards that sync. And they rig everything in my life. And then they pretend like they're not doing it. They act retarded. But they're not that retarded. They know what they're doing. But they are extremely retarded, though. I hear the bird chirping again right now. The one from before is like, ah! Here's a car right when I get across the street. Here's a car retardedly right now in this moment, right when I get across the street. Right when I get across the street, did she walk up synced? Those are directly next to me right now, synced. What else is synced? That looks synced. Those look synced. The last two cars. I think that one says DJ on the plate. That looks synced at the corner of the house. Here comes the alley. It's gonna look synced. Here's a truck. I don't know. He hit his brakes right now. Is that synced? The second car let off his brakes when I got across the alley, and all three of them are black cars. All three of them are coincidentally black cars. The light turned green right before the back bumper. This car is pulling up to meet the cars. Is it black too? It has that dim headlight. Oh, it's red. It's red tardy. There's silver and black sync, I think. There's school bus. It's right at the edge of that house. The whitey synced with it. And then at the intersection, the school bus just hit its turn signal right when I walk up to the street. Just driving right as I walk by the person sitting in it. They are the sync tards. Ta-da! They are sync tarded and terroristic. Murdering mind rapists that should be locked in a prison cell for life. But then the whole infrastructure of everything would collapse because everyone's a stalker. So there wouldn't be any more plumbers or electricians or anything. So everyone's a stalker, so everything would just fail. There'd be like 300 people left out here. It'd be like, where's the internet? Do you hear the engine sound? I think it's a scary engine sound stalking me. Being scary. Is he scary? I hear it again right after that car drives by me. It was right after the other car too. It's sync. I don't hear it anymore too. It's just like, and then it's gone. And I'm gonna hear it again right now. Nope. I hear a bird that's not synced though. Is he synced? How many of the cars are synced? Probably all of them. That's the fun guessing game. This one says doll on the white SUV plate. Is something gonna sink when I walk by it? The first car is at the front bumper of everything. Here's a car right now. There's a car right now this moment. There's a car right at the moment. Is that one early? Super early. There's these engine sounds to the left of me when I get across the street. They're still going off right now. This car, I hope he doesn't sink. Oh, okay, I don't know. This car is turning over there. This guy with the dog is sinking with the white car. I was walking by that newspaper when the car was turning in front of me. I think it was synced with it because they'll do that. There's something on the sidewalk. Or if I gotta walk around a puddle or snow or whatever on the sidewalk. Or whatever. There's a car parked there. I gotta walk around it. It'll sink. Think they're gonna sink right now? I don't know. It's not like every piece of trash on the sidewalk or whatever, but like they'll do that though. They'll do sink things. At some sink moment, they're gonna sink. This guy with the dog has a green shirt. He synced with it, and then he's gonna sink again. Here come the geese. They're right out in front of me. There's birds flying in front of me the opposite way. Did you see that? Oh, that was sink. There's birds flying in front of me. I think the geese started honking again right when the birds were in front of me. I think sink things are occurring once more. And then they're going to occur reoccurringly once more. There's these geese flying out in front of me, and this car came over the hill in front of me at the same time. I think he was synced with them. Camera probably can't see the geese. It's too pixelated. It looks synced though. If I caught it on camera, you'd be like, that looks synced. But maybe it's a coincidence though. If you're retarded, or if you've only seen one of my videos, like 2 minutes of it or something. But if you see this, if you've seen this multiple times, if you watch my videos frequently and you see this happening all the time, that looks weird, right? I think it looks weird to me. This does not look normal. These are both black cars. That does not look normal. He's right now in this moment. That does not look normal at all to me. Because there's no more cars now. That does not look normal to me at all. Maybe I'm weird. Because this black and silver directly next to me at the back bumper of the black car does not look normal to me. This says AW on the plate. It's the last car with the other car going the opposite way. That does not look normal. That looks very abnormal. I think the jogger and the dog walker went by each other when the car drove by him, right? And the last car went by him, probably. Is that what happened? Is she gonna jog by me, sink? I hear an engine sound farting right when she jogged by me, and I think these birds were flying by me when she jogged by me. And maybe these geese were flying in front of me too, I don't know. I don't have 5,000 eyeballs on all sides of my head, Skynet. I'm not omnisciently... I don't have omniscient awareness like you, Skynet. I can't see in all directions at once like you. Is that at the edge of the trees? And there's probably a bunch of cars up the street stalking. Like a black car turned when that silver car drove by me up the street at the light, and then it's gonna drive by me in a second, and there's gonna be another silver car when he drives by me or something. Hold on, let me take a breath so I don't get a fucking aneurysm. The light turned green when it drove by me, and I think the silver car that he synced with was stopping at the light when he drove by me. Looked like it was. Here come the geese. Don't see. I hear an engine sound when they fly up next to me. They do sink geese and sink things. This is probably a sink white, but all the other cars, I don't know how many of them are synced. But the last car is right there. Was it a giant sync parade? I bet. I'm not at the end of the bridge yet. Hope he wasn't synced. I got sync vibes though. I think he was synced. This car is pulling up to the light. When that car drove by me, I was almost walking by that when that happened. This truck pulled up to the light when he drove by me. Then it's gonna drive in front of me red-tardedly. I don't know what happened. Did he sink? I hear a plane. Is it gonna sink? There's a car in front of me right now. I think it's a blue car and a red car. See, he has one tail light. He has one tail light. He has one tail light and he synced. This has a dim headlight and an AW plate and it's synced. It has a dim headlight and an AW plate and it's synced. This is a whitey synced and it's synced. That is a whitey sync. This is probably synced right here. I don't know about the last car. Was he synced? That's the guessing game every day. Was it synced? I hear a dog barking synced. Why is he synced? They giving him Scooby snacks to sync? Why is he synced? Here come the swarm of syncs. That red car is getting to the intersection right now. That white van said C3 on the plate. 33. There's a sync geese. Next to me, with the car next to me that's meeting the other car at the intersection. It's probably right at the line there. This guy just pulled up on the bike right now. The light turned when I walked up. It's sync-tarded. This says DJ on the plate. It's sync-tarded. Got a green shirt in the green car. There's a blue coat right in front of me with it. Is a blue-green thing. Oh! I think it was sync-tarded. Oh! Here comes Whitey. What's gonna sync? This says CM on the plate. Sync-tarded. Sync-tarded. These cars are sync-tarded right at the corner of the building. Or the last one's at the corner of the building or something. It looks sync-tarded. Oh, there's children on the playground over here. They're gonna scream sync and shit. Here we go. If I wasn't recording, I'd probably just walk the other way. It's fucking weird. But see if we can catch it on camera though. Children screaming synced. There's children yelling right there as the car drives by me. got sync vibes from that car, but he wasn't right. He wasn't cornered up. It says 33 on the plate. They're both silver. Did you hear the sound right there over at the playground? They like kicked the ball at the fence or something, and they're yelling. I think the children are yelling sync and doing sync things. As always, when I walk by a school, every time. I think they're talking synced and doing sync things. I think these cars are synced as fuck right now at this moment. She's touching her head or whatever, scratching her hair sync, and the engine sound is synced with her driving by me, and this guy's gonna jog up sync. I'm gonna get across the street when this car drives by me. There's a school bus in front of me too. Oh, he's at the corner of the house now, and then I think they were kicking a ball at the fence again when he ran by me. That's at the corner of the house. Here comes the street. There's me a child yelling right now. Ah! I heard a child talking right there. I think he was synced. I think these are all synced and they're just getting in my way. I wait for him before I can cross the street. This has a dim headlight and he's synced. That was a sync. That was right when I got across the street. This car turned out when I got across the street, I think. This car is synced, I think. It's synced as fuck. There's these engine sounds. Are they synced? Here's a corner of a house. Is it synced? There's a white SV behind me when he drove by me, and a bunch of SYNCHEADZ back there, I think. Here's a white SV. Synced. I think the children are yelling synced over there. When I walked out to the alley, I hear a child screaming right there. See? Ah! I'm telling you, man, they're synced. Believe it or not, they're synced. These are synced. You don't gotta believe shit. You just gotta look at it. It's synced. Look at it. It's synced. Takes no belief of anything. You just look at it. It's synced, right? Like, look, this is a stop sign, right? Yep. That's a stop sign. And they are synced. And they're still syncing in the parking lot. They're synced harded. This car, I feel like he was synced. This bird, hope he's not synced. This guy jogging toward me, hope he's not synced. I hope this dog walker doesn't sync on me right when I walk up to the street. I hope this dog walker doesn't sync right now when I walk up to the street. I hope she's not synced like a terrorist. Oh, it's this guy again. I hear an engine sound when he runs by me. This is synced right now. This has a cat. Had like a cat thing on the front plate. Like a Wildcats logo or whatever. I think it was a sync thing. So this has been a very synced up video, and it's not even 8 o'clock yet, I think, or what time is it? It's like 7 o'clock right now or something. It's synced as fuck at every street. It's synced as fuck at every single street, the entire video. It's synced as fuck at every single street, the entire video. It's synced as fuck at every single street, the entire video. Everyone should hit the repost button, because this is crazy. It's synced as fuck at every street, the entire video. I think he turned in front of me at the corner of the house. He's early though. Or she. Her and her sync husband with his red shirt. His car's gonna sync at the alley. Car is turning at the alley. And he's straightening on the street at the other side of the alley. I think he's gonna drive by at this truck or something. Oh, there's a car coming at the same time as it. There's a sink sandwich at the back of the truck. Sink. Black and silver sink at the back of the truck. Sink. He's gonna hit his brake sink. I was gonna turn sink. He hit his brakes right at the corner of the house. He's turning in front of me. This is almost next to me and he turns in front of me. And I'm almost at the street. They synced. Oh. I think I hear birds chirping and engine sounds, and a car that drove by me was turning behind me at the guy across the street. You notice how that dog walker lady was like acting like I don't exist? Like she's like acting like there's nobody walking up and talking right there. Like I'm just invisible. I hear a car honk when I look up to see if the geese are synced. Where are the geese? Are they synced? Oh, here they come. They just turned next to me. I think it was at the corner of the house too. Here comes the car to sync. Here comes the syncmobile at a street again, just like every street, the entire video, right? He's stopping right now when I walk up. I think it's been every street, the entire video, right? Something syncs at least. If not a car. But most of the streets it's a car, right? This is right when I get across the street. That was right when I got across the street. There's no other cars on the street again. This car is driving right now again. Where's he going? You just got here. Where you going, bro? You just got here. Where you going? Where you going, bro? You just got here. You just got here right when I walked up to the street. Where you going? Car coming for the alley. Here it comes. Here it comes. He drove through the intersection right at the alley. They cornered up at the corner of the garage. There's an engine sound when he drives by me. There's a terroristic engine sound raping my nervous system. So it's been non-stop raping my nervous system the entire video, and then take that video times 24, because it's been like an hour-long video or whatever. Take that times 24. That's what's happening all day. There's an engine sound right when I step on the street. There's an engine sound again when I get across the street. There's a bird chirping right now. That's something. This car coming up at the corner of the house. Seeing his turn signal at the other corner of the house. The birds are chirping, synced. The car is probably synced in front of me. The alley is gonna be synced. I hear birds chirping, synced at it. I hear lots of birds chirping, synced, and the truck just drove in front of me, synced, and this car is coming to sync. Did I get all the syncs right? Give me $1 million. What type of game shows this? They sync, they never give me $1 million. I guess it right all day, they never give me $1 million. I'm like, it's synced right now, right? Yep. Give me $1 million. It's gonna hit his brake sync. Hit his brakes with one tail light sync. Turning right when I walk behind the car. He's doing that sync. He's syncing. He's synced. He was synced and then synced and then synced and then synced. Is he synced? With one taillight? Wasn't it a green car too, or a tan one? Whatever. Either one. Either one. See a billion of those per day. Green cars and tan cars syncing at moments. And lately, the red cars. Here's a guy right now synced. That guy's synced. Why are you synced? Hey, why are you synced? Hey, why did you sync? Hey, why are you synced? Hey, why are you synced? You make people homeless on the street. Say his brakes sync. There's geese. This car is turning sync toward me. He's gonna sink at the other side of the street too. Here we go. Gonna sink at the other side of the street, like I said. Sinking right at the other side of the street, like I said. Right at the other side of the street, like I said. It's synced. Like I said. Right at the other side of the street. Here's the alley. He just let off his brakes right at the edge of the alley. You see that? Right at the edge of the alley. I knew he was gonna do that too. Sometimes I'll say shit, but sometimes I won't, because they might not do it if I say it. Do something different instead. And then they'll be like, look, he's a schizo. He thinks everything's synced and he got it wrong. He got it wrong one time out of a million. There's a car right now, the last car. That looks synced. That's at the door of the house. Okay, I don't know about the whitey. It said EBW on the plate though. I think it was a sync. It says CM on the plate at the pole. That's at the corner, and this is probably at the is that at the other corner? Is it a tan car at both corners, I think? Here's the SYNCHEADZ. They're black and silver and synced. That says die on the plate. The white car over there is probably synced with the red car or something. There's a garbage truck over there. Oh shit. I saw a black and silver sinks next to me. Did you see him? There's a green and yellow sink next to me. Sometimes those sync cars that are like close to each other on the color wheel. That car said CEV on the plate. The car in front of the box truck has one tail light. This says AW on the plate right now. Sometimes they'll sync cars that are like close to each other on the color wheel, like green and yellow, or orange and yellow, or orange and red, or blue and green. I think that's why they sync the blue and green together. I don't know. They do all types of colorful sync things. These people are walking in front of me synced with baby strollers, I think. I see the blue and reds and the sync things ahead of me. There's a bird right now. Ah! Is he sync-tarded? Oh, he's over there. He's sitting on the light. Is he flying away synced when I zoom in on him? He's camera shy. These trucks in front of me look sync-tarded. Here's an ambulance. Is he sync-tarded? He was sync-tarded at the front bumper of the yellow truck. They're walking right now. They sync with the baby strollers. And the light's turning green, synced anyway. So they might not be synced, but they're probably synced with the baby strollers, right? Are they synced? Hope they weren't synced. This guy's put his visor down directly next to me. And the street sweeper that are always synced. This white truck is at the back bumper of this car, and the girl inside of it looked like she was a SYNCHEAD by the way she's looking at me. That guy has a green shirt. He was syncing. It's early though. Was it Earl? Here comes a sync. Is it synced? There's a perfectly synced, see? Is he late? You're late. You syncing? That says EBV on the plate for EBT. This says sync. Right now, synced. That says sync. It says CU on the plate. It's right at the edge of the white car over there. See, there's cars going the opposite way at the exact same time as the truck. Synced. When I get across the street, synced. It was synced with other syncs when I got across the street. Synced. Is that synced? Is it always synced every time I record non-stop? Is this green car synced right now? Is it always synced? Is it always sync? Is it always sync o'clock? Is it always sync o'clock every time? It's a car right now at the manhole. Is it synced there? There's no other cars before that. Usually they'll drive by like at the corner of the first house. They waited a second at that time. There's a car right at the manhole. Is it synced? Oh, is that car in front of me synced, I think? Remember yesterday when a garage door opened right next to me? Right at the edge of it? And how synced that was? That was synced. Go watch all my other videos and compare them to each other and see how synced it is. It's synced as fuck. It's synced as fuck. Constantly, all day, every day. And all my coworkers and bosses sync, and they sync me out of jobs. And they give me fake job interviews when I'm trying to look for a job. Give me a fake job interview where they dangle a carrot out in front of my face and pull it away, and they're like, and I still don't have a job. I'm running out of money. Everyone repost, send me $1 or $2. Anything helps. Pointlessly fucked up every fucking day. People don't give me jobs on purpose, and they fire me on purpose and shit. It's all a bunch of purposeful, deliberate shit to fuck my life up. Pointlessly, for what? For what? Pointlessly, for what? A car's gonna pull up and meet me right at the street. For what? What's gonna happen right at the street? Is a jet gonna fly over? Is a Ninja Turtle gonna pop up right now? Is a dog barking right now? Oh! I think I hear other sync sounds like engine sounds and birds chirping and shit. I saw syncs over there on the street. I saw a guy sitting in that truck. I don't know if he's moving around synced or not when I walk by him. Just making sure he doesn't jump out of the truck next to me. Because if he did, that would be synced, right? If he did that directly next to me. That truck in front of me is synced. Yeah, everyone says it's not synced, like my mom, my grandma, my dad, and everybody. People act like I'm crazy. It's not synced. I show them more videos. They're like, you need to go to a hospital. I'm like, I'm homeless on the street. I don't need a hospital. I need money. Repost my Cash App. They're like, I can't do that. I'm not going to repost it. I'm like, why not? Repost it. It's not going to work. What's it going to do? I don't know. You haven't reposted it yet. Try it. See if it works. I'm worried about you. You're sleeping on the street. Then repost my Cash App. I'm not going to do that. You need to go to a hospital. No, I don't need to go to a hospital. I'm not sick. I'm homeless on the street because people fucked my life up for a pedophile cult. There's a bird flying right over my head when they walked out in front of me. It's the baby stroller girls again from the intersection that I was like, are they synced? Hope they're not synced. And they are synced. After all, they're synced. With their baby strollers. There's a dog walker synced. Dog walking synced. Here's a dog walker synced, and she's walking again right now, synced. There's a dog walker synced. Again, another one. Here's another dog walker synced. They got a sync. There's 2 red cars in a row. The second one's right now, the CM on the plate, synced. She keeps turning and looking at me. Is she doing it synced? She's synced. She's gonna walk next to me synced? Walking next to me synced. How do I know she's gonna walk next to me synced? Because people are always walking next to me synced all day, every day. Because people are always walking with dogs next to me synced all day, every day. That's how I know. Because it's always synced all day, every day. You're late, bro. Are you trying to be sneaky or something? You're late. You should quit. You're late. Is that a bunch of black cars in front of me? I can't tell. The sun's in my eyes. Is this a loud sync behind me right now? Is he farting on my nervous system? That car drove into sight when I got across the alley, I think. This car's right cornered up. It's cornered up. This car is pulling up right after he stops at the intersection of the scene. I think he's synced. He's gonna drive right now. No. Is that the front bumper sync? 2 black cars in a row. They sync. The light turned yellow when I walk up. Oh! Is it sync? Is this the 86ers? The 86 in me sync? Are they 86 in me again? Is this a CM again? It's like, see me. I see that all the time. This is a DJ. Is it synced? There's a DJ synced. Is he synced? There's 4 people watching the live stream. Does it look synced as fuck? And if so, can you click the repost button? What's this Whitey doing? He's just slowly driving. Is he gonna sync at the alley finally? What's he doing, bro? Why is he driving 2 miles an hour? Why are you synced 2 miles an hour sync?